Okay, thanks for stopping by to have another time cooking with Mr. Dan. Another lovely day in paradise. We still have the coronavirus, but today we're going to fight back a little. We're going to have a nutritious, quick little easy meal. It's few ingredients. I call them cabbage burgers. My wife still likes to say patties, not burgers, but you'll see they look pretty much like a hamburger when you're done, but they look good. They taste good. So without further ado, let's get on to the ingredients. Okay, so you can see I got my food processor to the left there. Penny just got that for me. I don't feel like chopping too much today. We got some olive oil, just a little bit to go in the pan. Some all-purpose flour with the measuring spoon there. It's only going to be about a tablespoon or two, just depends how much cabbage I chop up. You got the onion, I'm probably only going to use half. You got some bacon there in a plastic Ziploc, a couple of eggs. I'm only probably use one, I might use two. Some carrots, the cabbage, and some shrimp, and the cutting boards in the background. Okay, we'll get to it. Okay, first we're going to clean a little bit of this cabbage up, take some of these little leaves off. I ain't taking too much because I won't have nothing left. But you just peel a couple of them off. And I'm going to save these. They're going to go in my bag. And then I cut this here. And then I cut a little chunk off the bottom. And that way it stands up like that. And then I just cut down. Trying to go around the core. That's what you got left for the core. That's also going in my bag. Here's my bag here. I used my other bag I had in the refrigerator. I used it the other day. I made some vegetable stock and I threw a couple chicken breasts in there. I was making something I haven't made since the 70s, which was stacked chicken enchiladas. And they turned out pretty good. I haven't made them since way back when, but just wanted to give it a try again. So I'll probably show you guys how to do that. It's not hard at all, but Penny really liked them. But they, like she said, they're very filling. So just cut up your cabbage. You just want to cut it up small enough to get it in the chute of the food processor, which I'm going to put over here. I know it's going to block the view of the thing, but I just want to make a little room, so I'm going to put some of these in there. And then you put it on like this and pulse. And I don't know if you can see that really, but it gives it a nice chop to it. We're going to put that in the bowl. And we'll be back when I get done with this cabbage, all right? Okay, as you can see, the chopper did a good job, the food processor, nice. This is what you want, something like that. Now we're going to go to the carrots. Okay, I used about 10 to 12 baby carrots, and you see they're chopped up just about the same as the cabbage. Okay, now we're going to the onion. And as you can see, I got the onions done. They're about the same size as everything else. We'll be mixing it all together, and I'm going to chop up my shrimps and then the bacon go in. Okay, if you can see, I've cut some of the shrimp up, but I'm going to show you these little ones. That's what I use. The little baby shrimps are from Walmart, frozen with the tails and deveined off. You just cut them in half, basically. I don't want them too big, that way they don't stick out of the thing and get burnt on the bottom of the pan, see? Then you take some of your bacon, and this bacon I buy in bulk from Sprouts, basically, and Now you just put some on a thing here and break it up even a little bit more. This more or less is just for flavor, but I get these and I get bulk packages when they're on sale for $3.99. And anyway, you just break it up into little more small pieces, and then we're going to throw that in, and then we'll show you the rest. I just don't want to touch my camera right now. My fingers are all kind of greasy on the bacon, but you see I'm just breaking them up in smaller pieces, that's all. And what I do is I cook these way ahead of time. Like I cooked these 2 days ago. Put them in a Ziploc bag, and when I'm cooking, if I want to have bacon in something, it's already there. But we don't use that much bacon because that's a taboo for Weight Watchers, right, Joe K? Yep, I ain't forgot about you and the Weight Watcher stuff now. She's my wife's co-worker in Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh. I think it's Pennsylvania. I don't know. But anyway, hi Joe, how are you? Now you guys can make this. You don't have to put the shrimp or the bacon in it. But Penny's probably going to have a cow when she sees it, if she saw what I was putting in there. But that's okay. I like it. The kids like it. It's very tasty. And I don't think it's all that much. But anyway, that be that. We mix that in there. Then we're going to take 2 tablespoons of flour. Just a little flour. I was going to try not to, but. And then I'm going to get my eggs and plop those in there. Into a bowl. And we're just going to crack these eggs here. Oh, got a little piece of shell on that one. Well, that's all right, we got it out. Not like it's an emergency. Okay. Then what I like to do, a lot of people just throw the eggs in there, but I like to give them a mix with a fork, so. I'm going to do this real quick. And then just pour that right into the mix. And I'm going to be stirring this all together, and we'll be back when we get near the stove, okay? Okay, as you can see, I'm starting to heat up my skillet. And just to show you, this is one of those collector ones I got. Hunting and flea market garage sale, but it's a Wagner ware. Pretty old, but it still cooks. It's this one spins a little. Not really good for collectors, but it's a good cooker. Anyway, when it's heated up, we'll come back. Okay, we got the pans heated up now, so I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, let this butter go down a little bit. But anyway, just hope these things hold together. I mean, I try to cut back on the flour, so I don't know, we'll see. But I got my scooper ready, and like I said, the reason you mix the butter and the oil is so that the butter don't burn so much. Okay, here we go with the first pot. And let that set for a couple minutes before you mush it down. Pack your scoop pretty tight. Okay, space them out a little bit. Well, as you can see, they're a little loose. Anyway, after they cook a little bit, you take a fork and gently push down on them. Try to keep them together so that they cook nice, okay? This one here is a little out of control. I don't know if you watch my other videos, I always tell you, make sure that you treat these as if they're hot all the time. I leave these silicone handle covers on them, even after I clean them, but I still use trying to keep myself in the habit of grabbing a pot holder. And again, these here should be like 3 to 4 minutes on each side, give or take. I don't know, we'll see how these are going to do. And like I said, I cook everything low and slow, so my temperature on my stove is about number 2. As you can see, that's enough to get a nice little sizzle going in the pan. But we'll see how these turn out. We'll be back after I flip them, okay? As you can see, already flipped them, and they're nice and dark and golden brown. I will have to tell you though, I had to go back and put a little bit more flour in there. For some reason, wasn't enough flour, it was too wet. So this here is the second batch, but they're coming out perfect, okay? I'll be back. Now as you can see, this is more like it. This is the nice color that they get, and they are very, very tasty, and I just loaded the pan with 4 more. We'll be back. I don't know if you guys can see the pan real good, but that's exactly why I call them cabbage burgers. Those things are starting to look nice. That's like I like them. Okay, so I got the next to the last batch in. And I think what we'll do from here, we'll just go have the taste test. Ain't no sense you guys watching me cook anymore. So we'll meet you over at the table, huh? Okay, so now we're at the taste testing table. And as you can see, these things turned out nice and golden brown. Hence why I call them cabbage burgers. And I put a little salt and pepper on them. And let's give it a taste. Everything comes through. Carrots, onions, cabbage, shrimp, bacon. But yeah, it's really pretty tasty. And normally, I didn't think quick enough now, but a shot of horseradish, horsey sauce that Penny makes, gangbusters. Well, anyway, this is a nutritious meal that you guys can make. It would be Weight Watcher friendly except for the bacon, maybe some of the flour. But you don't have to put no bacon. You don't have to put no shrimp if you don't want it. They taste good plain because that's how I started them way back. But at any rate, they are delicious. Everything will be in the description box below. To everything I added, like I said, the part of the first batch in the thing kept falling apart, so I added more flour. And sometimes that happens. It could be the onion just had too much moisture or something like that, and I just had to add a little bit more flour, but that'll be in the description box below also. So anyway, y'all stay safe. Remember to wash your hands. Remember to give me a nice like. Share with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you know the next time a video comes up. So again, I appreciate you, and stay safe. Social distancing, since they're releasing some of the rules or with letting you go out to the clubs and stuff, but you guys still need to pay attention. This is not going away yet. So just stay healthy and remember, wash your hands. Okay, we're out.